Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today as we are giving you video number 1 of 2, which is your preview for tomorrow's match between Chelsea and Luton Town. Welcome to the Premier League, Luton Town. I bet they're looking forward to this, but we've got a few things to say. Now, that's going to come in this preview for video number 1. Video number 2 will be uploaded later on. But also, before checking that out, make sure you check out myself and George Benson's preview and predictions for this entire Premier League weekend. I will link the video right here for you guys to go and have a look. Join in, leave us your predictions in the comment section below of that video, and let's see how we all do. But it's looking like a good weekend of football, and it's starting off with Chelsea versus Luton Town, which is the preview right now here. But before we get into all of that, I want to let you know, don't forget, if you are new and you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you do enjoy this, and also check out the socials. They are in the description as well as on screen for you right now, so much appreciated. Give us a follow and enjoy. Chelsea versus Luton, like I said, welcome to the Premier League, Luton Town. Now, Luton Town, I know on paper a lot of people are going to be looking at this, Chelsea fans are going to be looking at this and going, it's Luton, piece of cake, yeah? Realistically, on paper, yes. But anything can happen, and these guys have just come up to the Premier League. They've only played one game. Their last game was postponed because their stadium's not ready. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about the sort of club that they are right now, where they're at, and their capabilities, and it being quite restricted because of the size of their ground, the amount of money they have. It's not very much. They've managed to get themselves promoted with very limited resources, and for that, big respect to Luton Town for making it to the Premier League and to the promised land, as far as I'm concerned. But they are coming to the Bridge. Normally, you'd think a team like that would come to the Bridge and they would be scared. I think they're going to come with nothing to lose. I think they'll be scared of the occasion. I think they'll come and go, flipping hell, it's Chelsea away, it's Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They'll be on the pitch and they'll be like, whoa, damn, we're here, But at the same time, they get into the dressing room, they get changed, they come across that line, all guns blazing. Lads, we got nothing to lose. Let's go and give it our best shot. Everyone's expecting us to get battered, so let's just go out there and cause a shock, shall we? That's the mentality that I think they're going to come with, and that can be dangerous. That can be dangerous. If Chelsea are not on it, that can be dangerous. Now, I've come with a lot of confidence leading into this season. I've come with a lot of assurances, right, from me to all of you that don't worry, right, this is going to be a great season, yeah? And look, I think as fans, when the signs are right and when things are looking good, it's only right that we take that route. But it would be naive of me to come on here and think that there aren't issues or there aren't little things that we got to improve and whatnot. I always knew that was the case, but I reckon that there's a lot to be optimistic for. However, I wasn't expecting the loss that we had against West Ham. And some of the things we saw in that game, as I said in that review, I do not want repeated again. Because it's things that are reminiscent of last season. And I thought we were done with that. Players and their heads down. Looking hesitant, maybe a bit scared. Mentalities all over the place. Lads, what are you doing? Don't want the responsibility. Don't want the ball. Quick, go safe. Give the ball to your closest teammate. Nah. As I said, towards the end of the game, it looked like some of the lads were actually really tired. And I'm like, how is this possible? It doesn't make sense. So all those things need to be addressed. And Pochettino, since he's come in, has shown us to be a guy that we weren't expecting before we got him. In terms of mentality, in terms of message, personality, what he's trying to give to the players. It's what we've wanted, right? So I want that to continue. However, the one thing I will say about Poch and the way that we're playing, it's nothing compared to what we were doing in pre-season. We were playing in a completely different system, a different way in pre-season, and it was looking fluid. It was looking like it was working. It was looking like we were starting to get something cooking. Now, it's not the finished product. Of course it's not. Just because we were playing like that in pre-season, all of a sudden, that we clocked it. We clocked it. That's what we got to do, and that's it. No. We should take what we were doing in pre-season. We weren't the finished article. There were still things to improve on in pre-season, but we were looking like we put ourselves back on the right path. And against Luton, there is no excuse. No excuse. Against Liverpool, I could understand going to a 3-5-2. I could understand it. You want to pack out the midfield. You want to tighten up the spaces. You don't want Liverpool to play with the ball. I understand. You go a little bit more defensive. You try and hit the counter attack. We use our wing backs and we use our width. I get it. Against West Ham, I thought we would revert away from that. We were shocked. Now we had a bit of a hybrid going on, but the hybrid, we were playing in a 3-5-2, but the hybrid was resulting in Levi Colwill becoming the left back and Chilwell becoming the left winger. No, come on. No. What are we doing? Colwill should remain central. Chilwell should remain as a left back. Simple as that. And if he's going to play a wing back role, but we're not going to shift and all of a sudden Levi Colwill is going to be the left back in this attack while Chilwell's bombing forward. No. That's just not feasible as far as I'm concerned. So, now we're playing Luton. I said earlier on in the video, we got to show... Let me reword. We shouldn't show them disrespect. It'll be wrong to show them respect or too much respect. It's Luton, right? Come on, there's levels. But don't show them disrespect. They are capable of coming to the bridge and getting a win. So just be careful. Make sure you're doing what you need to do. As long as you do what you need to do, you should be getting the win. Simple as that. But we got to do what we need to do. Now, what we need to do is turn away from what we were doing the past 2 games and start to go back to what we were working on in pre-season, what looked like we were cooking, what looked like we were doing, and it was starting to form something quite nice. Yeah, we were laying the foundation and we were putting the bricks down and we were laying the floor and we were doing all of that. We were getting the pillars in place and it was looking like a good job. And then all of a sudden we decided to move away from everything we did and start to do something completely different. It's like you're starting to build one house. You're about to finish the foundation. Now, I'm going to start another house. What? We ain't finished. We ain't even started this one. No, I'm going to start another one. Because. I think it can be stronger over here. Like, no. Work on this one. Finish this one and see what the result is. This is a case now of us having to go to a back 4. This is a case now of having to go to a 4-2-3-1 / a 4-3-3 if we can accommodate it, because we are lacking in terms of 10s. However, I have a solution. For myself, I reckon this is what I would do and what I would perceive as the right way. So, we're going to get into the starting 11 and what I would put down as the starting 11. But before we do, in terms of injury news, Mudryk is injured. But he's out for a few days, so nothing serious. He must have picked something up in training or whatnot, but anyway. Badiashile's training again, although I don't see him coming into the team straight away. Caicedo's ready to start, which is great. Lavia is going to be out for a few weeks, apparently. Not with injury, but because he hasn't had a pre-season. Which I understand. And that's why he's not been training with a group. He's been training separately on his conditioning and trying to speed up the process of getting up to the level that the rest of the players are at. So that's Lavia. We're not going to see him. He might be in the squad because I feel like he can play maybe a few minutes, but he can't play an entire game or even close to it. So he might be in the squad, but he won't start. Definitely not. And everyone else that's injured, we already know about. So that's where Chelsea stand. For Luton Town, like I said, they've only played 1 game. So they are sitting there, quite low in the table, but they've only played 1 game. This is going to be their second match. They've got a game in hand, and they're coming with nothing to lose. They've only just been promoted. They've played 1 match, and they know they have everything that they can give, all the energy that they have to come to the bridge and just try their best. Realistically, like I said, on paper, we should be getting the job done. But what's the starting 11? What should we do? Well, let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my starting 11. So, let's start off in goal. And in goal, I was joking last week. I put Kepa in goal and all that, but no, Sanchez. Sanchez is the number 1. He's going to start. Petrovic hasn't arrived yet, so Petrovic I feel like could become the number 2, but he's not there, so Sanchez is definitely going to be playing the entire game. The 2 centre-backs, I'm going to a back 4. I'm going back to what worked in pre-season. Simple as that. So I would go Thiago Silva and I would go Levi Colwill. Standard. Disasi for me on the bench. These 2 in the back 4, cool. If we're going to play Disasi, it's going to have to be for Thiago Silva. If we're going to play Badiashile, it's going to have to be for Levi Colwill. But now you understand the replacements we have and the 4 central defenders, aside from Trevor Chalobah, because I think he's leaving. But in terms of the 4 that we have, those are the 4. We've got 2 that can start, we've got 2 replacements, we've got 2 we can rotate with, and that's going to be how the season moves forward. So, for me, Thiago Silva and Levi Colwill. Now, as the fullbacks, it's important, Reece James is out, so Gusto plays as the right back. Chilwell plays as the left back. Simple as that. No bombing forward crazy. You can aid the attack, overlap, even invert if you have to. And that is something we were doing in pre-season. We ain't seen it since. We had inverting fullbacks. Reece James was cutting into the midfield. How many times in that pre-season? Do you remember? And we were all praising it. Aside from that, when the fullbacks were inverting, who was cutting in? The wingers. How many times did we see Diego Moreira cutting in because Poch was instructing him to? And we were like, oh my God, this is great. This is what we've wanted in our system. This is how we've wanted to play our football. We've not seen that since pre-season. This is the problem. We have to go back to that. We go back to that, I think we'll find ourselves. So for me, these two fullbacks, just execute that alone. Simple as that. And make sure you're there to protect the defence and not leave ourselves exposed. Because what happened against West Ham when Antonio went on his ones? He had to deal with only Disasi and Levi Colwell. Fullbacks were nowhere to be seen because we were trying to bomb ourselves forward and stay up there without anyone compensating for it. Nah. Not happening. So that's the back four. Now, in midfield, I would go with a double pivot of Enzo and Caicedo. Caicedo can start this one. Caicedo, welcome to Chelsea again. We're going to pretend last week didn't happen. You ain't debuted yet. Don't know what you're talking about. Hope Caicedo has a banging game this time around. And I think he will. He's seen training, he looks sharp. He's been scoring goals from the press. You know, he gets an interception and it hits his foot and goes into the top corner. So listen, Caicedo looking like he's training well. He's looking sharper. I think just as long as he builds up that confidence and he just plays his game like he was doing at Brighton, I think he'll be fine. Alongside Enzo, let's get that partnership going. Let's start that chemistry building. Let's start that relationship. Those two need to start collaborating. So those two in the double pivot. Now, this is where I would take action and a little bit of a risk. We ain't got a 10. Nkunku's out, Chukwuemeka's out. We can't play in a 4-3-3 without Lavia, I believe. We can't do it. We can't do it yet. We can't do it. Because even so, who's going to be the 6? Are we going to restrict Caicedo as the lone 6, even though he can play there, but that would release Enzo, and who's going to be alongside him? Gallagher? Yeah, we could do that, but personally, I think it would be best to add an additional body to the attack whilst we have a double pivot where one of them can move forward and come back to aid in time. And I think with that number 10 position, despite us not having Nkunku or Chukwuemeka, give it to Ian Maatsen. We done it in pre-season. He looked great. None of us was expecting it. None of us were expecting it at all. All of us saw Maatsen at right wing and we were like, no. We knew him as a left back. Then he got put left wing. And what happened? Whoa, Ian Maatsen can play left wing. Wow, okay, fantastic. And then what happened? He can play right wing. How the hell has he done that? Whoa, okay, he can play right wing. And then what? He can play attacking mid. This guy, perfect. Versatility galore. So give him the chance. Because he's technical, he's quick. There's no real defensive requirements. There's pressing. There's trying to close the gaps when the defence have the ball and you're trying to nick the ball off the opposition in the final third. But there's no having to go all the way back and aid the flipping centre-backs. They've got their job to do. So it's a case of keeping the shape, press, make sure you're using your energy, but on the ball, he has everything. He has the creativity, he has the technicality, he is technical, he's quick on his feet, he links up well, great. Take a shot when you can, provide an assist, fingers crossed. Think of feeding Nicholas Jackson. He was doing that in pre-season. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. How many times in pre-season were we constantly going, whoa, Maatsen-Jackson relationship looking a bit mad here? We've not seen it since pre-season. So let's try it. If there's going to be a team, with all due respect, like I said, don't disrespect Luton, but if there is going to be a team you try it against in the Premier League, you can't go lower than Luton. Again, I say that with respect. Someone has to be low. Someone has to be at the bottom. It's Luton right now, let's be honest. It could be Sheffield United, I would suspect, but Luton have not been in the Premier League for a very long time. So it's a case of, have they ever? I think they have, but I'm not sure. It's a case of, this is going to be the opportunity to try this if we are ever going to try it. So there's that. Now, on the wings, Mudryk is injured, he won't feature, so Sterling I would put at left wing. I would definitely put him in the position he wants to play in, and that's on the left-hand side. We ain't got anyone else to stick there. On the right-hand side, I think it's only right we put Madueke there. Sterling had a great game against West Ham after deciding to take on the flipping entire team and penetrate himself through the box. If he can do that every single game, that is what we need Sterling to do. That is what he's useful at. That is how he's going to help the team. Simple as that. Take the ball, you've got that acceleration, just drive. Don't be scared. Don't worry about taking the risk, just go. It's not going to be executable 100% of the time, but there's going to be more times than not where you get into the box and you're a threat. All of a sudden you're a threat. Whether you square it to Jackson, whether you find someone at the back post, whether you cut in, you take a shot, whether you get fouled and win the penalty, whatever it is. But you're a threat, so be a threat. That's what I would tell Sterling. What he done against West Ham, just keep doing from now on. Fantastic. Madueke on the right-hand side, and let's see how he can get himself up and running, because he's not really got himself up and running. Didn't have a pre-season, but now he's in the fold of things. Let's hope he can provide something from the right-hand side. And the big man upstairs, up top, not upstairs, Nicholas Jackson. Now, Nicholas Jackson has a chance here to emulate the great King Didier. And what do I mean by that? Didier Drogba in 2004, and I don't want to use this too much, but it's just, if it aligned, it would look beautiful. Didier Drogba in 2004 scored his first Chelsea goal in his third game against a newly promoted Crystal Palace, right? Nicholas Jackson is now facing newly promoted Luton Town in his third game. If he scores, fantastic. Who knows what we're going to be getting from Nicholas Jackson in his Chelsea career. So look, it's a good chance to build some confidence just on that point alone. It's very psychological. If he were to score, I think it's a big boost. So I'm looking for Jackson to score. I hope this shape, I'm certain this shape that you can see right here is the shape that will be able to get Nicholas Jackson time and time and time again, chance after chance after chance after chance. Whether it's going to be runs in behind, whether it's going to be balls into the box, whether it's going to be balls over the top, whatever it's going to be, but Nicholas Jackson's going to find support, men around him, including the 10, and he's going to have a chance to be alleviated of the pressure, and the ball's going to come to him, and he's going to have space to be able to have his chances to score. So that is what I hope is going to happen. This would be my team, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, but ladies and gentlemen, that is my starting 11. And in terms of a score prediction, let's get this cracking. Before we do, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this, and check out the socials. Instagram, X and TikTok are all in the description, as well as on screen for you right now. My personal ones and my Younes Talks Football ones. Make sure you are following both. And don't forget to check out Shootout, where we've got our prediction video uploaded. As I said, I've left the link right here. Go and check out our Premier League predictions for this weekend and leave your predictions in the comments. My prediction for this fixture, do I change it from my prediction on Shootout? I'm going to say, as we get closer to the game and now we know the injury news and all of that, I have to be honest, I am kind of scared. I think Potter's going to go to a back three again. I've just got a weird feeling, and if he does, I'm going to be flipping fuming. I'm going to be worried. But if he doesn't, then great. I am going to go with Chelsea 3, Luton 0. Last time I predicted that, we lost 3-1. So, listen, I think we should be getting a result. I'll be honest, what would I be happy with? If we won 2-0 and we had tons of chances and we just missed, fair enough. We can be more clinical. But we dominated the game like we should. If we don't dominate the game, I'll be coming on here and giving you a very interesting review. Let's just say that. We can't accept any less than a win against Luton Town. And a good win at that. We win 1-0, I'll still be like, are we serious here? Come on. I do think in terms of where we're heading as a team, I will say give it about 5 games. 5 or 6 matches, I think, to get the team in the rhythm, let them build their connection and their chemistry. But like I've said, in order for us to get a head start, go to what we were doing in pre-season. Let's just go back to that and use that. Let it work, let it develop and let it grow. I think we will do well if we decide to go down that route. So there we are, people. That's my prediction. 3-0, I'm going. Chelsea win. Let me know your predictions down below. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you later on for a news video. And tomorrow, double upload? Yeah, double upload. I'll give you another news video early on in the day, and then I'll give you my match review towards the end when we finish the game at Friday evening, so tomorrow night. So I will see all of you later on. Much appreciated. I'm losing my words. Much appreciated, people. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. See you lot later. Take care and peace.